4.1 is a compound and simple interest question. Now with these word problems, I think the hardest part or the most challenging part might be understanding the question. So always try and read it and then understand what it is you are being asked to do. Now you're told that Lucia saves $200 in the first month, and then every month later 50 more. So that is not saying that the next month she will save $50 and then the month after that $50. No, that means she will save $50 more than what she saved in the previous month. So in the first month, if she saved 200, the next month she will save 250, then the third month she will save 300, and then 350, and then 400, just like that. Okay, so she's planned it in that way that she saves $50 more than what she saved in the previous month. So we can just quickly list how much she saved. So this is Lucia. These are her investments. She started with 200, and then she deposited 250, and then 300, 350, and then she continues in this way. So every month she said, I'm going to deposit $50 more than what I did in the previous amount. And then we'll have a Silvanus. He invests a single amount. This is 31,000 at an interest rate of 7.5% per annum, which is compounded monthly. Okay, and then we say that Theresia invests $950 at the end of each month at a nominal rate of $750 per annum. Now the question says who saved more, so we should just list. We say it's Silvanus. He put in a once-off deposit, so this is 31,000, and then his interest rate. His rate is 7.5%. This is per annum, so I'll write PA, and it is compounded monthly. Okay, and then we have Theresia. We are told that she invests $950 every month, and her rate is 7.5% per annum. Okay, so we need to work out who gets more money. Now if you can start with Lucia and see how much you will get at the end of 3 years. Now if you look at Lucia, this should look familiar to you. This should be an arithmetic progression or arithmetic sequence, because you can see that the difference between these two is 50, those two is 50, those two is 50. So with Lucia, I have an arithmetic progression. Okay, so what do I want to find out? I want to find out how much money she will have at the end of 3 years. So 3 years, we can write this in months because these are her deposits in months. So to work out how many months we have in 3 years, simple. We have 3 years. And how many months in 1 year? It's 12, so we have 36. So 3 years is equal to 36 months. Okay, so with an arithmetic progression, what we want to see is how much will she have at the end of 36 months. You should know the formula. We want to find the sum of the first 36 terms, and this formula, or let me start with S sub n, this is equals to n over 2, and this is equal to 2 times a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. Okay, so this is a formula that you should be familiar with, how we calculate the sum of the first n terms. So it's the sum of the first 36 terms, which makes 3 years. So here my n is 36, so I have 36 divided by 2, and then 2 times the first term, get that, that is a first deposit, times 200, and then n is 36, so I have 36 minus 1. D, we say the common difference, say 250 minus 200 is 50, so I can work this out. This is 50, or just to check, this is 50, and then that is also 50. So the common difference is 50. Okay, this is simple to do. I just work it out on my calculator and then see what we get. So the calculator, 36 over 2, then I have 2 times 200, and then I have 50 times 36 minus 1, close my bracket twice, and then what do I have? I have $38,700 that she will have at the end of 3 years. So already it looks like a lot, just depositing 200 and then 250 and then so on for 3 years. You could actually have a lot of money at the end of 3 years. Okay, so it already looks like it's more than what Silvanus invested, but let's see how much he has at the end of 3 years. So Silvanus invested or made a compound interest investment. So you need to remember the formula. The formula is the accumulated amount is equal to the principal. It says 1 plus the rate over the number of times it is compounded. Divide this n times t. Okay, so I just need to write down R. Now, because this is compounded monthly, I need to work out what the rate is on a monthly basis. We are told 7.5 per annum or 7.5% per annum. I need to convert that. So first, my 7.5%, I need to convert it or write it as a decimal, so it's 0.075, that is per annum, and then I convert it to a monthly amount. Okay, I think 1 over 160 looks better, so my rate is 1 over 160, and then n is the number of times it will be compounded in total. Again, because this is monthly and it's compounded monthly, how many months will I have in 3 years? It is 36. Okay, and what else do I need? I know t is just equal to 3.